The PetCo closest to my home recently gutted their aquarium section. I thought they were going to be leaving and getting out of selling fish altogether, but they told me that they were actually remodeling and putting in new systems. So this is the PetCo. You can see it over my shoulder here through my car windows here. And let's go inside and see what they did, see if they're filtering their tanks any differently and how they're displaying the fish. Let's go on inside. This section here was previously crowded with a lot of miscellaneous stuff from fish to reptiles, but I notice now it's dedicated entirely to aquariums. It's got 50% off sale. That's not bad, actually. Good selection of tanks. Recently, I've considered upgrading my 29-gallon sump under my 210-gallon to a 40-gallon breeder. I see they have them at half off. This might be a good time to pull the trigger on that. It's a little mix here, mostly reptile, but then we get into the frozen foods for fish. They usually have a pretty good selection. I've bought frozen krill and bloodworms here before. These are their new aquarium racks. A lot cleaner than the old beat-up wood ones they used to have. The tanks look nice and new and clean. Nice looking little convicts. Same very low prices, compared to local fish stores that don't have the buying power of a big chain like PetCo. I like the plain gravel with the blue background. Little Buenos Aires tetras here for $2.49. Not bad. I'm not crazy on the crazy colored substrates. I'm glad that it didn't go with that. These are feeder fish, 29 cents a piece. I've never bought a feeder fish. These racks apparently are made by Marineland. This is a brand new sink area. This is, I guess, where they would bag your fish and test your water. They, of course, have the glowfish section. I'll admit, up till this point, I'm actually pretty impressed. Everything seems clean and in order. Little red Serpas here. Coming in at about $2.99, not bad. I like what they've done. They've kept it simple. They certainly need to stock a little more, but that's to be expected with a department that's coming back from really just being completely gutted, torn out, and replaced. But overall, I like what I'm seeing. And the front panel of the tanks are actually clean. Somebody's in here taking care of it. Nice little blue gourami there. Nice platies, mollies, more gouramis. It always amazes me when a fish store will have dirty front panels on aquariums. And these all seem like they're well taken care of. It's an interesting fish back there. They don't have anything really too exotic. I usually don't expect to see anything too exotic at a PetCo, even though every now and then they might surprise me. More gouramis, and love the look of those platies. Sort of iridescent with that deep black. Very, very pretty, actually. I've always liked these Dalmatians. Haven't seen them as lyre tails. Their plant display is a lot cleaner than before. coming in at about $6 or $7 per potted plant. Not bad. And the quality of the plants is about what you'd expect. Nothing really too exotic. This store has always been very well stocked when it's come to just general fish products. I've always been kind of surprised at how much they actually have on hand, and that's really where I think these big box stores are good. You know, it's late on a Saturday, your local fish store is closed, but your big box store is still open, so you can run out and grab some food or conditioner or ick medicine or something like that. Little Shisei heaters, nanotank heaters. I wonder if they work better than these flat Aquarium ones. The flat ones that from Aquarium, I've used them before. They're either too hot or they don't work at all. Not sure if I'll be buying any more of those. Usually see Fluval in the big box stores, both PetCo and PetSmart. Nice to see some Shisei products like the whale. Filter cartridges and inserts for just about every kind of aquarium, every kind of filter. A very wide variety of lights. Let's see what they're asking for on this whale, this 500. It's at $200. Now, I've never used the Shisei whale. I don't know if that's a good price. An FX4 from Fluval coming in at $349. Now, to me, that seems a little high, but I'm operating off of prices from maybe 4 or 5 years ago, the last time I was shopping for a filter like an FX6. But that seems like a lot. I really wish they had upgraded their betta display section and created a section with circulating water, like the kind you're seeing more and more in local fish stores. Hate to see him in the cups. That's a pretty guy right there. Their prices are actually not that much lower for betta than local fish store prices. Again, very well stocked in the area of supplies with a wide variety of foods, but mostly the API, the Aquarium, Tetramin type, the more common brands. Really for any kind of fish type. Would love to see like Sarah and Northfin and Extreme in places like this. I think I've seen Sarah in some of the big box stores. That's a noticeable upgrade, and I'm glad that PetCo has not abandoned fish and has actually recommitted to fish keeping and invested some money in its department. The employee told me that each vertical section has its own sump system, so that's good. So that way they don't cross-contaminate. Everything I saw looked good. The tanks looked pretty clean. I didn't see sick or dead fish. And they certainly need to stock a little more, but I think that's all part of getting the department back online. It was basically gutted and empty tanks for many, many months. So I'm glad to see it. That's it for me. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and bell if you like the video. And I'll see you on Saturday at the Cichlids Coffee live stream. Thank you, my friends. Bye-bye.